Alright, how's it going, guys? So today we're going to get our steel one explained here. So this is my steel setup. Basically, we have our engine here on the back, which I'll show you where it's getting its steam from in a minute. We have our normal crucible setup with the Invar burning box underneath it. Again, for anybody that isn't aware, the Invar burning box is important. It makes the temperature go up slow, but there's a big difference in this one that we have a thermo sensor on the front that is not connected to our red wire that goes down to turn it off. This is actually our pour temperature, which is coming to these two repeaters that are set all the way out to 4 and then looped back with red wire to the mold, which I need to get set. Now, you can do this without the repeaters if you set it at a high enough temperature that it can not burn up before it pours. And if you want to figure out what that temperature is, I prefer this way because if it gets a little different temperature, then it's not going to mess up and pour wrought iron. Because what it's basically doing is saying, if it's at 2046, send me a signal, but that signal is taking long enough that at least one nugget of the iron will get turned into steel. And as soon as that happens, it can't pour a plate of steel. It has to wait until all 9 nuggets of wrought iron get turned into steel nuggets, and then it will pour as a plate. And basically, still, hopper underneath it going into a chest. Now, on this side, we have our normal lightweightometer to tell the hopper up here when to dump, which I did forget to get a torch for that. Do I not have a redstone torch around here? I thought I had an extra one laying around here. I guess not. Oh wait, I think I got. Yeah, that sticks in my bag. Okay. So then the torch, as always, needs to go on here so it can unlock it. And then this itemometer is set to equals then as well, and that is actually our shutoff for the heat. So we do not have an emergency shutoff on this for if it gets too hot. We only have if it doesn't have material to process. Now, because of that, because we're having to read the hopper, there will always be one thing of iron in the crucible. Well, other than right now because we haven't put anything in. And I need to get the hopper set. So we need the hopper at 1, and we want it to emit exact stack size. So if I put this 7 in here, only 1 will drop in, which it did. The other 6 will stay in here, and that'll make the piston go down so we can turn the power on. But we need to turn the power on the boiler first because it has to have time to heat up. Now, you will probably end up getting wrought iron out of this on the first attempt, or the first time you do it. First few may still, or first one may come out if you don't wait for the boiler to heat up. So we have our boiler in here. It has distilled water, and it's just simply ran from our tank over here, which has been making us distilled water. Pipes buried in the back, and as you see, we are good to go there. And I also hooked up the piston down here, so as soon as this one cuts off, it'll automatically cut this one off as well. And I will be doing a little bit of beautifying this a bit to hide these pipes and stuff. I'm hoping this is far enough away that it doesn't catch on fire. If it does, I've got extra copper pipes up there. I eventually need to change all these out because I have dirt hiding as much of my wood pipes as possible to keep them from burning, because I did have one catch on fire. I think it was this one, burned out 2 of them. So I need to work on that. But basically, simple redstone signal comes down, goes into this piston, goes into that block, that goes into that piston. I could put a block here to save me on a wire, but meh, I didn't bother. Alright, that should be long enough fooling around waiting on that to heat up, because it is going to take a little bit of time for this to heat as well. So now we can turn it on, and we can stand back here where we can see everything work, and we should have no issue with getting steel out of this. And I need to put a chest up there. I need to make some bronze chests, but I'm out of them, and well, that's what tomorrow is for. So tomorrow I'll make some chests for these things. Because it's up in the air, Greg can't spawn fire off the side of it. So it's not really a big deal to use it up there. But I'm trying to get out of the habit of using the wooden ones. That way people don't see me do it and then them doing Greg spawn fire next to their chest, because, well, he's a big old meaty head. And I know a lot of people won't like this one because, well, it's slow, but it's automated. Slow doesn't matter. You throw a couple stacks in this, and you let it go. Alright, so there we go. We're now on steel temperature, and you'll see it is not pouring, but it has its redstone signal. It just turned to steel. It poured, and the next one dropped in. Works absolutely perfectly. And then as soon as all of this is out, it'll shut everything off, including our boiler downstairs, once it uses the last of its fuel. Because we're using solid fuel down here, it's not going to shut off as quickly. And tomorrow during our live stream, which we have decided we're moving the live stream time or day until Tuesdays, right around 6, 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, Central Time. So if you guys are wondering where the live stream wasn't on Sunday, Well, we're now going to do them on Tuesday because more people are available to be here at that time. So I'm just going to let that run and make up that little bit of steel for me. No reason to waste the fuel I got in it down there. And another thing we're going to do tomorrow for the live stream is see if we can get this thing out of here. And we're going to move both of these back over. Hi, how are you? We're going to move them both over beside the new factory over there because we don't need it out here anymore. The fuel that comes out of it needs to be automated into either the iron maker or into our solid burning boxes in the factory here. And then we're also going to work on getting the compressor ran so we can set up our 2 centrifuges and our sluice later on this week. So we'll have the basics of our ore processing set up this week. And then I can start mining and processing all the things. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a little short this time, but steel is a serious thing that a lot of people get hooked up on, so I wanted to make this one special just for that one. If you have any questions on how it works, how I set it up, let me know. And y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time.